Hello and welcome to the trade setup. Today we are checking out lululemon at the end of the trading week, where on the long time frame we had a 1 up and 2 down, and now possibly forming a smaller 1 2 in the third wave. Well, not necessarily smaller in terms of size, but in terms of count, where it's a smaller degree in the third wave. Well, anyway, going into it, we have 3 waves up so far in 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 complete, and then the 5th wave still to come. What I want to mention, just a couple of things here. It's possible that wave 1 finished actually here, and then wave 2 here. I would still count the wave 3 to finish here. But why I'm pointing that out is that the support zone would slightly shift, but it's overlapping so much that I will not keep track of that at the moment, at least. Also, the second thing is that all waves are in 3 waves, which makes this a diagonal pattern where wave 1 is A, B, C, wave 2 A, B, C, wave 3 A, B, C, wave 4 A, B, C, and the wave 5 to come A, B, C, or A, B, C in a larger A wave. That is just my to point out that we are not looking for 5 waves in the 5th wave. That is for sure. Another thing to point out here is that in both cases, the red and green scenario, I marked the wave, the top here, which is actually slightly higher than the end that I marked as wave 3, the end of wave 3. I marked this as wave B in both scenarios. Why is that? Well, it's because of the corrective nature of this move up. Just insane choppy price action here, and I cannot count this as anything other than a B wave for now. I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm saying it's not preferred, and that I will not assume that is the end of the third wave. So we have these 2 scenarios in the correction in wave 4. One of them is the red scenario, where we had a wave A down, an overshooting wave B up, and then a wave C that is still forming. And the wave C is always a 5 wave move in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the other scenario then? The other scenario is that we have this green count in ABC, where we actually finished the correction for the white count, for the white wave 4 here, which would imply that now we are going higher in A. This would actually probably be a wave A of a larger A wave, B, C, which would form the A wave of wave 5, and then we go A, B, C in B wave of wave 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in C wave of wave 5 here. But I digress. So going on the lower time frame, what should we look out for to determine if we are in the green scenario or if we are in the red scenario? Well, at the moment we cannot. We do have the count complete for the green scenario. The wave 4 could have completed here easily. It fulfills all expectations, but at the same time, we did react to the resistance here, well, to the resistance zone, which I'm going to mark as red for now. We didn't even max it out at the 78.6 retracement, which would be the zone that if we break, the probabilities shift the other way, because the first wave was in 5 waves. The first wave down here in 1, and then yeah, we should not break this resistance zone to confirm that we are going lower, or to keep the probabilities high rather. That would be a more appropriate way to say it. So we did hold this, and going on an even lower time frame here. So if this was the 1, 2 of the third wave, well, what would we be looking for in terms of resistance here? Let me remove the bigger one. Well, it would be up to $373 at the 78.6 retracement again. We reacted actually to the 61.8 retracement exactly, and fell 20%, over 20% in just a few days after reacting to it. At the same time, well, we can assume that the green scenario becomes more probable if this resistance breaks. It's not for sure, but it's more probable that it plays out. Probabilities just increase. We could still go higher though, and then go down in wave 3. Now for the green scenario, what should we look out for? When would we know that we are expecting to go higher? Higher, yeah. Well, we have this support zone for the A wave here that did not hold. So we did break below the 78.6 retracement. We did not invalidate the scenario. We did not actually break below the start of the A wave. But at the same time, we did not hold above the support zone. So probabilities are less likely to impose that we fulfill the green scenario than it would have been if we did hold the support zone. However, that's on the larger time frame, because after the move down here, we still had another move up in 3 waves, but it's still another move up. Let me remove these from the chart. So what we want to do is actually draw the support zone for this here. It's not an end-all be-all, it's a 3-wave move. It doesn't need to hold this level to invalidate, but as far as the trade setup for this green scenario right here is concerned, if we break below this low, probabilities heavily shift in favor of the red scenario, which would suggest that you should have your stop loss here. And sorry, let me draw that again. I didn't mean to remove it. You should have your stop loss there, and be careful not to oversize your position. Like, you know how much you're risking if you know you enter in this area, which is actually a quite good entry if you want to try it. I can't say which scenario will play out at the moment, unfortunately. I can't predict the future, but I can tell you the entry that gives favorable odds and gives higher probabilities than normal using the Elliott wave theory. And that is what this support zone is. Now, you have the entry for the short time support zone, for a shorter time frame trade. You also have, let's say, if now we start going up, a target, and the ideal target would be right around this resistance zone, or the 78.6% retracement, or the 100% extension. Maybe don't wait for the price to get to the 100% extension before you take some profits anyway. Now, if you don't want to enter this, it's understandable. It's not the greatest setup. It's still good in terms of risk-reward ratio, because from the price where the price is right now, down you have 11%, and up possibly 40%, which is even more than 1 to 2 risk-reward. Quite great if you ask me. Probabilities between the red and green scenario right now, I would say they're quite close. Maybe 50%, 60% in favor of the red scenario, maybe due to this latest move down and the impulsiveness of it. Really only happened in one day. But I wouldn't trade one dismissing the other. And for the longer time frame, if you don't find this entry appealing, where we are in the support zone right now, you can be looking to enter around the lower boundaries of the white support box, but I will cover it later if we get there, and I will provide updates to let you know the better targets to enter and when to expect a rally to the upside again. Well, you have actually two trade setups in this case, one for the green scenario and one for the red scenario. Right now we don't know where we are going, but thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover. I will continue to provide updates for this stock and others that I am covering. And yeah, this is the trade setup. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.